July 28th through August 3rd. And this is a lovely week when Venus is going to move into Cancer. So on Monday the 28th, let's see, the first 2 days of the week are the last 2 days that Venus will be in the social sign of Gemini. And the moon will be in Virgo on Monday the 28th. Now, let's see, the sun is going to be together with Mercury and it's going to be opposite Pluto. So we want to be careful with our words. We don't want to hurt people. And we want to take care of ourselves really well on Monday the 28th. Now, Tuesday the 29th, the moon will move into Libra early in the morning, a Venus sign. And Venus is just about ready to change signs. So the moon is square Venus and Jupiter. It's opposite Saturn and Neptune. There's just a lot going on. So there's going to be a lot about that work-play balance. We've seen that most of the month. So we just really need to take a look at that. Now, on the 30th, Venus moves into Cancer at 11:57 p.m. This is a good time to nurture your relationships. It's a good time to mother yourself. Gentle movements like swimming, getting the rest that you need, sipping tea, enjoying gardens and beautiful meals, and donating to your local food bank, okay? Make sure that others get a chance to feel nurtured too in whatever way that you can do that, okay? It's a good time for massage. And yes, I'm going to shamelessly promote that our store offers massage and craniosacral. This is a good time to take advantage of that. Now, this is the same time that Chiron is going to go into its retrograde. And I talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the video. It's never too late to have a happy childhood, okay? So Chiron, I was born with Chiron in Aries. So this is an interesting time to have Chiron going through the sign of Aries, a symbol of our childhood. And, you know, a retrograde is 3 times over. So we're really going to get to look at things. It could be some painful things, but they're coming up to heal. And this wound can become our greatest strength. So yeah, it may be emotional, but Venus moved into Cancer so we can nurture ourselves and we can almost reparent ourselves. And that sounds cheesy, but we have to think of ourselves as a baby that we are in charge of taking care of and being good to it. On the 31st, the moon will move into Scorpio right after lunch. Emotions run deep, and I would watch your words on Thursday the 1st. Friday, the 1st of August, the moon will continue to be in Scorpio. Trust feeling, trust nonverbal. Because we're going to pick our intuition is going to be high. We've got the sun in a water sign. We've got Venus in a water sign. We've got the moon in a water sign. And is that all the stuff? We've got Jupiter in a water sign. So there's a lot of nonverbal communication running high. Trust it. On the weekend. So remember, we have Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Chiron. Pluto, Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, Chiron, all retrograding. Wild times. Now, the weekend. Saturday the 2nd, the moon continues to be in Scorpio. It's going to be trining a positive aspect, Saturn and Neptune, so you can get stuff done, all right? Opportunities could show up because the moon's opposite Uranus. On Sunday, we'll have the moon move into Sagittarius in the middle of the night, and we've got some nice trines going on, and so creative projects are calling. Have a good time. Make the most of the lighthearted Sagittarius energy, and remember, we're going to be heading to an Aquarius full moon the following week, okay? So let's pick some cards here. The week of Venus entering Cancer, Chiron retrograde starting, a lot of retrograde planets, but a lot of planets in water, so we can nurture and rest and enjoy summer and take care of ourselves. Looks like we're getting, let me give you one that's not from the Relative Tarot here for the week ahead. All right, let's see. First card. 3 of Wands, and 3 of Wands is like, where do we want to go next? What do we want to do? Who do we want to do it with? Okay, so 3 of Wands, forward, kind of forward thinking energy. Now we've got the partnership cards. So it looks like we got a handshake going on here. And so we want to, I almost like look at this as like trusting our higher self. Like that's the relationship with ourself and trusting that our intuition is going to be really high right now. Trusting, feeling, honoring it. Partnership, okay, great. We saw that love is in the air. Also, Venus entering Cancer. Let's just be careful that we're not like, often when people have Venus in Cancer or they have a lot of Cancer energy, especially if it's a woman, they need to be careful about nurturing too much, especially in love life, okay? Because you don't want to end up as a mother in all your relationships. So we see partnership. Okay, so maybe love is going to show up. Let's see what else we have. The snake charmer. Yes, he feels very Scorpio-like to me. Really interesting card. I also think it's really interesting that that's someone's relative, okay, from the relative tarot. So the snake charmer coming in next to partnership. So please trust. The moon will be in Scorpio all weekend, and as entertaining as a snake charmer might be, I don't know if you want to partner with them, okay? And I think that's something I've had to learn over my life, that I find people who are different and unusual to be so intriguing, right? It's gotten me into trouble so many times. So be aware. If someone tells you that they're a snake, believe them, okay? And you'll be able to feel it also. Now, your last card is the Strength card. So you've managed to get a version of like Leo energy almost each week, because this is a Leo card, Strength. And this is garlic. And we know garlic, some people find it very offensive. It's very strong. And so, I don't know, I just kind of got like there's going to be some very strong energy around you. You're going to be offered things. And it's almost like somebody like wanting to offer you a trip or something like that. Please trust your gut. All right, because you're going to be able to see through. Let me just pull one more card here. Anything else here for this week? Yeah, the Lovers. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it could be fun. Could be some interesting opportunities, but I don't get the feeling that this necessarily the right choice for you. Let's throw another one or two on. Heeding the call. Did get the communication card up front, and we got a jumper card here, which is the Coriandera of Fire. I think this is the Queen of Fire, Damiana. I'm not sure, but I think Damiana is a poisonous plant. She's the Queen of Fire. She likes fun. She likes to go. You got to be careful, though, because this is going to be a tempting offer, but I don't think it's going to be, bottom line, I think the person's a snake behind the scenes, okay? So be careful in your partnerships. And already we know we got all these retrogrades. And also just kind of looking at our own snaky energy and where we behave like that. And we were talking about breaking karmic cycles for the month in general. So we want to look at our own inner snake, okay?